Straight jackets in the booth, not suit, let them loose.
Yo guys, it's your boy Nash on Nashy TV. I wanted to make a video about the Tournament of Power anime tag that Tekking101 did. I know I didn't get tagged into it, but it's an interesting idea and I would want to impose my idea onto everybody. So here I go. The rules are choose 10 characters from multiple anime or manga of your choice, except Dragon Ball, to fight in the Tournament of Power. Number 2, you can only choose up to 2 characters from the same anime and manga. And 3, the same rules from Tournament of Power, so you can't use weapons, you can't kill, but you have to ring them out. You have to make them give up, I can't remember, but yeah, you gotta do one of those. And yeah, let me go into my team, because I do want to pick the normal teams that everybody else has wanted to pick. So I picked Kurama from Yu Yu Hakusho. He is on my team. He's going to be a strategist, and he's also a genius. He has genius intellect. So on the battlefield, he will be the one making up the strategy and the team plan of the team, since he's done that within the past. Like when he fought, I don't know the guy's name, but the guy that could steal people's souls. He was the only one left there and fought through his plan properly, and even though they were down to that one kanji, he made sure that the other person said the other kanji instead of him saying it. That's his intellect. I can't remember too much from Yu Yu Hakusho, but I know that he's smart. I know for a fact he's smart. What else did he do? Oh, he was able to kill an immortal being by like trapping him for like forever as well. Who's it? Oda Toguro? Because he became immortal, he was able to kill him as well. Yeah, so let me move on to the next one. Trafalgar Law, One Piece. Also a strategist or a support for the team, since he's smart. Support in the way that teleporting people, so like he can throw a rock off the stage and teleport the rock with another member from the DBZ team or another team, whatever team's there, and they will get ring out, because since you can't fly in the Tournament of Power. Yeah. Other moves does he has? He can also manipulate like anything within his room. I'm pretty sure he can make a room as large as the stadium. I know the stadium's pretty big, but I'm pretty sure he can. Bruno Bucciarati from JoJo Bizarre Adventure. For battle, I'm using him so he can open up zipper dimensions and make enemies ring out. So like he has a stand called Sticky Fingers. He's from part 5. I've read it. He can make pocket dimensions with the zipper holes. You can hide anything in there. If worse comes to worse, he can also disassemble his body parts with the zippers. And for him to use the zippers, he has to physically touch you. So if he touches you, he can zip anything on you. So he can unzip you and then manipulate the insides of your body by attacking you from the inside. And also the zippers ignore durability. So no matter how durability the opponent is, it will bypass it, because it's just a zipper. It's just gonna open you up if you, yeah. The next one is Giorno Giovanna. I am not going to use I'm not going to use Requiem, because that'll be an overkill, and I'm not trying to make it into an overkill. So the normal he's the main character from part 5. People might say Bruno is, but Giorno is. He's able to create living things out of inanimate objects. So if you picked up a rock, he can turn it to a frog. If you picked up trash, you can turn it to a fridge or a poisonous snake. Like with Fugo from part 5, he had this certain poison that if it touches you, it will disintegrate you instantly, and you can't really, there's no cure for it at all. But it touched Giorno, and he was able to create life from the remaining poison on the floor with a snake, and let the snake suck out the poison that was within him. If you know, yeah. And yeah, I'll use him for that. I'll use him for healing as well, because God Experience can heal wounds by creating a new living life form within you. So if you say if someone cut off your arm, he can create a new arm for you, or you got Scar who just creates new skin there or whatever to heal it, if you know what I mean. Any damage dealt to the living creature that he's made out of an inanimate object will be reflected back at you. So say if you made a rock on the stage and you punched it because you wanted to show how much of a brute you was, or whatever dumb reason, all that damage that you just done to that rock will reflect back at you. And if God Experience attacks you physically, he can accelerate the human's perception to like an accelerated rate. So like he punched Bruno like the first time they met when they fought. He accelerated his senses so much that he thought the punch was moving in slow-mo, and he was feeling the pain like bit by bit, like every bits and pieces of the pain. I can't really explain, it's quite complicated to me. That's Jer. The next person I'm gonna use is Medaka from Medaka Box, the main character. She's pretty much a broken character, but I'm gonna give her 5 abilities plus her main ability, the 5 abilities that she's learnt through the series. Her main ability, the End, she has about 4 different transformations with it, but I'm gonna give her War God mode and Forsaken God mode, which is Mars mode in the anime or manga, I think, which is the black hair. So the pink hair is War God mode, the black hair is Mars mode. Mars can it can copy your ability to 120%. War God mode amplifies the abilities to a higher reach, like a physical strength. She can move faster than light, or fast as light, I believe. What else? She can move instantly with All Fiction. All Fiction is to undo and redo anything. But she copied it before Kimigawa upgraded his All Fiction. But her All Fiction is probably at the same peak as Kimigawa, because she can make it much better than his. She has Scar Dead, which reopens up wounds, like emotional wounds or anything. So she fought Goku. She obviously can't kill. She can open up a certain amount of wounds. She can open up emotional wounds on Vegeta if she wanted to, about his past and stuff. And scars, like all the battle scars they've ever had. I can't really remember, but Goku's died a lot of times. If it was a death battle, she could just open up a scar and kill Goku, whatever, because he's died multiple times. Theme song is an ability by Hinokage from the series. He used to be the student council president from before. If I remember correct, his nickname was Mr. Unknown. Theme song can make your presence unknown. So on the fields, that'd be really good. And even if the theme song don't work that way, All Fiction can remove her presence, as shown with Kimigawa, because Kimigawa's done that. Lihiko's destruction, I don't know what it's called, but anything that is destroyed with this ability cannot be healed or brought back until the user itself is defeated. So if she broke your arm, it'd be broken forever. You can't heal it, no matter what. Unless you got like a style ability, which is actually no, I don't think you can heal it anyway. But style ability is the only thing that can beat Lihiko's destruction, because it also counters special skills, and style skills are the only thing that can bypass it because they're language. encounter, any damage done to her can be reflected back to you. I know I said it already with Giorno, but that ability is really good. She can also store all the damage and redirect it back at you, which is really great. I forgot the guy's name that had it. I think his name Chigaki or Chisaki. He had it. He was a minus. Yeah, I'll be using Madaka for combat. I will also use Hao Asakura for reading minds from Shaman King and giving the team an upper hand, knowing what the opponent's going to do before they do it. I know some opponents can negate mind reading, but I will have Hao because Hao is sick. I'm not going to use his god form because that would be broken, and also he'll probably get disqualified because he rips apart people's souls with just his dead body being there. But yeah, I'll use Hao Asakura for that sort of reason. So everyone I'm using so far can move faster than sound at least, because of lore, but because they can teleport, I'm guessing it's instant. So at least everyone can move fast as light or faster than light on my team, just to keep up with Dragon Ball Z. But I also like these characters; they're one of my favorites. So yeah, Kuma from One Piece, the pacifista guy, him. I'm using him for deflection, so any incoming threats or attacks he can instantly appear, which you see him do to slap away the Straw Hats, and he can like teleport people off the stage, like da da da, where would you like to go? Da da, on vacation, da 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 da. Slap him up, send him off the stage, and then Zeno will be like, oh, and then yeah. That, and also if incoming attacks say Kamehameha Final Flash, he just has to touch it. I'm hoping that's what he has to do. He just has to touch it and then bow, it's out of the stage, out of the arena. Or he can direct it at somebody else on their team or somebody else on the field that is not part of his own team. Or like, I'll get back into that afterwards, because actually no, I'll use it now, because my team should be able to work with each other. So even if that did happen, Law can just switch teleport the person doing the attack with somebody else on their team, since room can extend to that reach, I'm guessing. And then instead of attacking Kuma or anybody else on the team with that attack, it will attack that person, and so on and so, because obviously Kurama is the head of the operation because he's a genius. And Giorno is also, he's a strategist as well. He could be used as support, since he's really planned out a lot of stuff within the series. I'm going to use Zenkichi from Madaka as well. He's a human, but by the god of the series, he's known as a 0 instead of a minus or a plus. But I'm using him for moral support for Madaka, because he supports Madaka a lot, and also as a last resort, because of as a human, he's also unlocked the ability, I forgot what it's called, but he can do the same thing that Madaka does by turning his hair black. But only thing is, when he does it, it's not the same as her. He can't copy abilities, and he doesn't do it to 120%. It's just that he turns into, his hands and feet can turn into swords, so he can literally turn into like a 4-style sword user, but he just uses his hands mainly, and is able to cut up a battleship, I'm guessing, I think, but you can cut up a lot more, like build-in level, I guess. And also last resort with contradictory conjunction. This is to make the impossible possible. I didn't want to make it broken, but it's the last resort. So say if someone brought Dark Schneider, it's impossible to get past this barrier or anything, but this is a language, it's not a skill, it's a language. So literally he just has to talk it, or obviously it's tattooed on his tongue anyway, so it will happen. So nothing can get past it, even if you do instant attacks or light speed attacks, whatever. But he can, because he has contradictory conjunction, because he can make the impossible possible, if you know what I mean. And lastly, I will use Mirio from My Hero Academia. I just caught up on the manga. So good. I'll use him for he's part of the big 3 the upcoming big three from My Hero Academia. I use him for confusion on the battlefield, and so he can instantly appear and attack people off the stage. He'd be kind of like, he can phase through people, and he can phase through the ground or anything. But for him to do it, he has to hold his breath. But because he's practiced his skill through so many years, he's mastered it. When he was younger, he didn't really master it, but now he's mastered it. So if someone attacked him, I think there was a moment in the manga where someone attacked him, but he was on guard, but he didn't really realize that the person was attacking him. He just phased through him. He fought this guy called Chisaki, Overhaul, whatever. His ability is to disassemble and reassemble anything, and that power is broken as fuck. If you're like a murderer, you're willing to kill something. It's like Killer Queen, but only thing, he can bring it back to life. So yeah, I'll use him because he can phase through like the most difficult abilities or most broken abilities ever. So yeah, and if he phases through the ground, his ability overlaps with the ground. So instead of him like phasing through the ground and then like let go of his breath and he's just stuck on the ground, he instantly appears in front of the opponent and attacks them. And he's worked so hard on the skill, so even because it used to be his weakness, even if people attack him from that point, because it used to be his weakness, he's worked so hard on it to make sure that people can't attack him when he instantly appears behind the person or so and so. So, but I'm guessing if you're fast enough, you can dodge him because Chisaki dodged him. But yeah, like I said, he's probably what, speed of sound, but everybody else can move at probably speed of light, at least, or speed of lightning. Well, that's my team for now. So yeah, I just wanted to join. It was quite fun thinking about it. I did it with my friends. I didn't want to pick the same characters my friends picked, so I missed out on a lot, like Virgo, Shaka, and some Saint Seiya characters. So yeah, it was fun. It was fun. I'll see you guys later.